Hello everyone, OSR's Noob here with yet another update on my progress of my 4-to-1 build of the Titanic in Minecraft. Let me just start off by saying thank you to everyone who has subscribed, continues to watch my series, and support my channel. Thank you very much. It's great to see all the love I get. Don't forget, if you like the content, be sure to like the video as well. If you want to see more updates, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can get all the updates that come your way. But anyway, I haven't done much of anything as far as progress on the ship over the last few weeks. I know I've been gone for a while. Actually, last week I did nothing. I was on vacation last week. But I wanted to come and give you guys an update of what I have been doing. So, if you remember from my last video, I was talking about how the planks on the ship are all going the wrong direction. As you can, almost fell. As you can see, even just with these planks here, they're facing the wrong way. But eventually I want to replace them all with these bamboo planks. And you can see they're going widthwise on the ship rather than lengthwise. So I started the long, arduous process of actually rotating my ship. As you can see, all the way over there. I've got exactly half the ship done. Did the back half for now. And I moved it all the way over here. Why? Well, for a couple of reasons. One, so it wasn't in the way of the ship as I was rotating it, so I wouldn't copy and paste over top of it. And another reason, give me a second to get over here because it's quite a ways away. And as you can see, it's coming along. It's been a very long process. I've got to copy parts of the ship over at a time and transfer it over here and try and line it up and hopefully everything lines up beautifully. Kind of a pain in the butt, but it's coming along. But the other reason, call it my OCD if you want, the ship is on the ground and it's also at coordinates X and Y at 0. So I wanted to make this ship so the exact center of the ship is at the exact center of the world. Just a weird little thing that I wanted to do. But as you can see, everything's coming along. The ship is being moved over. And most importantly, my planks are now facing the correct way. They're now going lengthwise on the ship versus widthwise. It's just a little detail that was going to bother me if I didn't do this, so I had to come up with a way to get that done. But I think it'll look better, look more authentic if the wooden planks are facing lengthwise like they were on the actual ship. So yeah, so this is what I have been doing over the last few weeks. And in fact, this is actually the second time I've done this. The first time I got all the way to the point where I just had where I was copying over the forecastle deck and all the water in front of it. And the unthinkable happened. The power went out. And stupid me, the only time I actually saved the world was when it was halfway done. And I know these things have a autosave, which it does every like 5 minutes or so, or autosaves, but for some reason when it autosaved the previous time, a whole huge chunk of this section of the ship was missing, and it wasn't over there for me to recopy it, repaste it, so I had to start all over again. So I started doing that earlier this week, moving it all over, and this time I got smart. Every time I copied a section, I would save the world and create a backup. So just in case something happens again, I just have to start copying the last section I was copying over. So halfway done, getting there. I've also noticed that there are things that I am going to need to fix. things like these ropes here, for example. Let's I'm gonna have to try and, oh yeah, I'll do it this way. I have to fix all the ropes because they are all, well, look, they're starting to come along. But I have to fix all the ropes. So there's some of these blocks that are in the add-ons I'm using that are directional. You can see my deck chairs are all kind of messed up too. Like the wooden planks, they're directional. They face a certain direction. But unlike the wooden planks, you can place them in whatever direction you want. The only drawback is they don't rotate. So when I'm rotating, and here, look at these beams. All the beams are all kind of messed up. So they don't rotate when you rotate the ship. So what I need to do actually is replace all these blocks to get them facing the correct direction. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. At least the deck chairs will be easy. I can just do one and just copy and paste them all. But I'm going to have to go through deck by deck to find all the stuff that I have to fix. Just add that to my ever-increasing list of stuff that I have to do. I've noticed things like the beds are the same. The beds are all kind of messed up too. But we'll get there. It'll take time. I'm in no hurry. I'll just, as I come across a section, I'll fix it. But yeah. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been working on. Trying to get my ship moved from there to here. And like I said, I made it so the exact center of the ship is at the exact center of the map. Now it's going east and west versus north and south. Hopefully this will be the last time I'm doing this, and I can continue on. However, since I can't do anything else on the ship while I've been working on this project, I decided to go ahead and start a new one. So welcome to my second build of the Titanic. As you can see, I've started again. And this time I did it properly. It's going in the correct direction. But this time I'm doing it in Java. I've seen some questions on Normandie's channel as well as my own about whether or not this can be built in Java. And absolutely you can. It's just a matter of picking whatever color schemes you want for everything. I'm deciding I'm going to, for as long as possible, I'm going to use all the native blocks to build this and see what kind of colors I can come up with for all the different stuff. For example, the red here is not crimson planks because the crimson planks are kind of purplish. So I'm using mangrove planks for the red. And the black terracotta kind of looks brownish if you go up close to it. But from a distance, it looks black. I think it's coming along. I've even started, as you could see before, I've even started making a map. Curious how big this map is going to be when I'm done. So far, I've completed through episode 2 of it, or no, I'm not even done with episode 2. I'm sorry. I'm working on episode 2, which is basically from frames 1 all the way to frame 49, both bow and stern. I've got 1 through 49 of the bow done, and I'm working on the section for the stern. I believe I'm up to frame 27 here. But yeah, been kind of doing this on the side while I'm waiting for my other one to get finished so I can continue on with that. That's going to be definitely my main priority is the Bedrock version. But I decided I want to see what I can do in Java. I've also been contemplating doing my own version of Normandie's tutorial in Java using the Java blocks with, whatever little changes I make. That's something you want to see, leave a comment, let me know. Still undecided if I want to do that again. I've been placing every block on here by hand, and it takes a while. As of right now, I've already placed 172,000 smooth quartz slabs and 96,000 blocks of quartz, and so on and so forth. You can see all of the blocks I've put down by hand already. I'm not using World Edit or World Builder or any of that stuff. I haven't used structure blocks. I'm doing this all by hand. So this one's taking quite a long time. But that's fine. Like I said, I'm in a hurry with this one. Just kind of a pet project while I wait. Or if I get bored and want to do a little something different. But I started a little section over on this side. If you guys, or if I decide, or you guys want to see a my own tutorial on this, let me know in the comments, and we'll see. So that's it for me for now. Going to continue going back and getting the rest of my ship flipped over, so that way I can start continuing on with Normandie's tutorials. He's starting to pull away from me. I think he just released episode 119, and I'm on 105, so I've got some catching up to do. So hopefully within the next week I can start working on that again. But I just wanted to give you guys an update because it's been a while. And yeah, that's it. So drop me a line. Let me know if you want to see me do my own tutorial. What do you think about what's going on? Comments, questions, concerns, whatever you like. I try my best to answer everything. But for now, that's everything. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you want to see more and keep up with the progress, hit that subscribe button. But for now, I'm heading off, and I will talk to you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.